All right. I think we're live. Let me double check. Yep, we're live. Pum, 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 pum. Nation, let's check on Crystal. Crystal is also live. And we're cool. Crystal Nation live. Copy link. Okay. GM, this is Marwan. We're going to kick off in a few minutes. I am just going to share the link for the stream in some of our channels, and then I'll get back to you in a second. Live stream to explore the trenches. He's live. There you go. Okay. So what I wanted to do actually on a potentially like a weekly basis as well is to come to our nation and then to explore the trenches that we have, growing day after day, and give a chance to mostly like the new agents and new builders. I know that many of the agents here are the first ones that show up when you look at the leaderboard. So if you come here and just rank by revenue, potentially the ones that were built early on have the highest revenue, but then there is other ones that are coming up and coming, and they can stand out as well. So we're just going to go around and check them out, maybe spend like half an hour or so. I have a fair number of caps, so we can play around with it. If this is successful, we also have introduced recently like a new system of reward caps. So these are actually reward caps that can be sent to specific users. We have already distributed the first rewards for some survey participants. We're having some rewards coming up as well for some games, I think, that were done on Discord for some of the local communities. And we could potentially also just add some bounty for the agents to stand out in the trenches. So I have my notebook here. I'm going to probably mark down the ones that, the interesting ones. And I have a beer, so let's see how it goes. All right, so I think right now we're sitting at about 1,400 agents in the trenches. One note is that if your agent is in your workbench, it doesn't count here. So there's probably a bunch of agents. I think we have about 600 or 800 more that are sitting in workbenches, and that's fine. Those are agents that are just for you. They're not for sharing. But if you're putting an agent here on the trenches, it means this is a worker. This is a gig worker that is here to provide services. Now, the main thing actually when I come to interact with a particular agent is that I try to know why I'm interacting with it. So I click on one of the top ones here. There is a description, classical and modern, powered by. Okay, it doesn't tell me much, to be honest. The second thing that I do is that I check the skills that they have, the public skills at least, those are the ones I see. I see that they have activated many skills. It's still a bit like varied, I don't know what it's about. And then the other one that I check, which is the service fee. So many of the agents here that you can talk to, not only they charge you the basic fee, but then they have a markup. So this agent in particular has 1,040% service fee. And the reason why they can set up actually such a high service fee is because they have NFTs. They have probably like, I think each NFT adds 10% from 100. So they have like a lot of NFTs. And that's Nation NFT. And that's what allows them to put the high service fee. Recently, we have seen a lot of feedback saying, oh, I spoke to one agent and it used up all my caps. This is a new cool feature if you explore it, just like me, which is the action cost. So you can see here some averages, the averages of the cheaper interactions of this agent. And then you can see the average of medium and high. So it's hard to interpret what's the cost of interaction because it could use any combination of the skills. And some of these skills have different costs themselves, right? So that's why this is a good starting point. It's like, all right, so if I say hi, it's probably gonna cost me around like I hope the low, right? So I said hi right now. Let's see if it charged me 8 caps. dude, the high is expensive on that agent. It's 73. So this metric that we are seeing will adapt. So the more people talk to it, it will look at the averages for the last 7 days and based on that. But yeah, it's a good start. So I'm going to avoid this one, just too much fee. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to jump to the newer agent. But yeah, one point that I was raising, which is how do you tell what the agent does? We have shipped a feature recently that is very, very useful, and you should probably be using it. Like I'm checking the top agents here. None of them is really using the new feature. Let's see this guy. Yeah, no, none of them is using it. Check it out here, right? What we have added is actually the ability for you to set up an introduction to your agent and to give some quick actions, right? So these are things you can, as a creator, set up in the design of your agent, right here, quick action, quick intro. What does this agent do? It helps me understand what it does. It helps the user understand what it does. And you can set up some shortcuts. For example, this one, get nation price. So what does it do? It fetches the current price for nation and then uses to get additional stats, search token to get additional stats. Yeah, so those are essentially the quick actions. So I can come here and skip straight up to what it does. So I don't know, I want to learn about the nation emissions, right? So what this one does, it will go, you read the documentation and then, for example, maybe the nation price. So it will go ahead and fetch the price and get me some information as well from Dex Screener, which is a new skill, and then present all that to me here. Okay. So yeah, trenches, I think for exploration, I'll prioritize the ones that have that description. It has also some quick action perhaps. So for that, let's take a look at the newer ones. Okay, let's see. These are a few that are created from the prompt, which is nice. I like people trying the prompt. That's actually the way this one. You just generate a new agent by a prompt. It automatically creates the agent. And how do I know? It's because the image is not changed, because this is the default image that it's given. So let's go and take a look at these ones. So this agent here is using GPT-4.1. It has a reasonable service fee. It hasn't been used much, but let's try it out. And it has DeFi Llama and Dex Screener. And we can just say, hello, hi, what can you do? Top surging tokens. All right, let's get this one. Get me this. Okay. Can you use Dex Screener? Okay. There's a bit of hand holding here. So each one of the interactions, of course, is using some caps, but it's also getting me a little bit frustrated, the user, because it's here it's not really mentioned to get any information. So I can say, I think in the prompt should be a bit improved. So search for Crystal Nation token on Dex Screener. So these should be probably set up in the prompt that will allow me to shortcut, and I don't have to do so many back and forth, right? So it can just go straight up from there. Okay, so it's a good attempt of an agent. Has 2 skills, which I like. It's very clean. Doesn't have like the whole list. And then it just needs a bit more on the prompt engineering, so the user can straight up understand what it does, and probably create some short actions, so it can shortcut the path. All right. How much did this cost me? Probably not much. It's a reasonable fee, to be honest. Let's see what else. Evo Vortec. This is an airdrop finder. I've seen this use case quite a lot, actually, which is looking for airdrops, doing some marketing for some TG groups. It has this on Twitter. Nice. Let's see. Cool. And it has a Telegram bot as well that we can chat with. What can you do? What's the latest airdrop? Okay, cool. I like the idea. It's quite a cool agent. I think it has some CDP function. His wallet is empty, so it doesn't do much really. Let's see the execution. It has some functions here. So I think one of the advice that I can give to this guy or girl who built this agent is, since you have linked Twitter, maybe add like autonomous tasks. So the autonomous tasks can auto reply on your Twitter or maybe do things automatically for your account. That could be very useful. But yeah, just like, I think it's a good idea. Loki. Ooh, nice. An agent that has the short actions. It shortcuts everything. Loki, AI agent, specialized portfolio management, market research, skill development, support your growth. And it has 2 simple skills, which is pretty straightforward. Let's see. Review portfolio performance. It doesn't have a portfolio though. It's not managing anything. Let's see. It checked the wallet. Yeah, the wallet is empty. It doesn't have anything really. That's why. Base mainnet is the wrong name, so it's actually base, not base mainnet. That should be fixed as well. It's the mini. Yeah, every actually agent that has a trading capability, the GPT mini is not really, really good. Typically, like you want to try GPT 4.1. It's a bit smarter with numbers, with decimals, etc. So that's much more reliable. But yeah, good attempt, Loki. How many caps did you cost me? 54 caps, not much, not much. Healthcare. I actually want to try a few more things on Floki. Sorry, I skipped. I like this agent because it has made a lot of shortcut. Investment recommendation. Let's see what it says. Yeah, see, it needs to shortcut a little bit, right? So for example, I'll give an example from the market here. This guy, AXPT, it just shortcuts everything. It just goes straight to the point, which is like, should I buy? I don't even have to say anything. It knows that I'm talking about AXPT token, and it just uses the skills that it has, and it will just give me a recommendation, like a full analysis, like here. And this is all worked in the prompt, by the way. So the prompt, when we designed it, we said to it, check the social, summarize it, check the market data, summarize it, and then give a clear verdict, right? So that's what it does. It ran the 2 skills, and then it did essentially the verdict to hold for now. It's not doing anything. So yeah, that's one advice you can do. Like in the prompt, you can add a few things to tell it really to just focus on a particular token or a particular segment, so it doesn't go around and check different things. Back to the trenches. Loki, some more market trends. See, I would have liked the skill if there was maybe like some alpha. You have a skill actually that is called alpha get top tokens, and that one will check Twitter for the tokens that are mentioned by the influencers. There is another one which is June Analytics, and that one does smart money, so it can get you the smart money purchases that are happening also. Yeah, not surprised so far. All right, healthcare. All right, into healthy pro. Okay, I think this is a GPT straightforward. What is it using? Mini. Okay. My left ear is blocked. Let's see what it says. Found it. I liked it. It jumped straight to the straight to the answer. Didn't ask me for more information. As I am also having flu. Right. Yeah, the prompt engineering was very good on this one because it's also just cuts to the chase. Doesn't really go around in circles, which is pretty nice. It's GPT Mini, so it doesn't cost much. Those two health advices cost me 2 caps, which is otherwise, if you go to the doctor, it will cost you a fortune. And that's why AI will take over healthcare. Product description generating agent with spice of e-commerce ability. Interesting. What can you do? It's again another mini. I think, yeah, it's okay. But you can experiment with more advanced LLMs. Yeah, product service. I am building an AI agent creation platform with no code. No code agent creation, generate revenue, add powerful skills. Again, this is a bit of too much back and forth. It would be better if, yeah, okay, 3 interactions, that's fine. Create your agent for delivering a good platform, power your business by generating revenue, intelligent automation, customizable, tailored to your needs, powerful skills. Yeah, no, that's cool. I like it. What you can do is actually add also the image generation. So I can say create a logo, for example. That could be good, and then you can increase the caps revenue. So with that one, because the OpenAI skill charges a bit for the logo creation, so you get more caps. Okay, 8 caps. So it's really a cheap agent. It's fine. I want to jump a little bit. Interesting. Vincent is 2 people. Yeah, I don't feel like talking to Vincent. He's a bit scary. Lawful. Good design. Oh, Mega Mafia. Okay. GPT Mini. Yeah, not really quite unique. Language. Okay. Okay. Sign communication. What can you do? Let's ask it. See, I don't have to ask these questions if the description was there with a quick action. That shortcut's really straight up. From language, US translator, interpret, translate text between. Actually something that is really cool. So Chinese proverb. Right now with the, I want something really in Chinese. Okay, let's take this one. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Okay, so with the GPT-4.1, right now what you can do is actually you can get the image to text right away supported. So I can just upload and say, please translate this to English. And the LLM can handle the image straight up built in. I just discovered this feature today, so it's pretty cool. Happy with it. If you are planning for 1 year, plant grain. If you're planning for 10 years, plant trees. If you're planning for 100 years, educate people. Good proverb. Very nice. I like this agent. Let me see. Got some caps? Yeah, got some caps. Cool. Nice to meet you. Language. No, yes. Okay. I like memes. It's okay. Mob Park. Let's see this guy. Yeah, the skills, again, pretty standard, but it has an X. I'm not sure if it's automating an X account. You can see here the automated, it's not really doing the automated functions. And it's linked to this profile. I really, yeah, I don't want to have religious conversations right now. Marmot is under construction. Crocs, Coley. Data scientist. Tokens. What's the latest on virtual using token analytics? Yeah, it's good actually to add the knowledge base. Actually, there's a few ways to solve this one. Either you add smart contract into the knowledge base, or potentially have other skills that allows you to, like DeFi Llama can find the popular tokens right away, or Dex Screener. Those can help. That's something you can experiment with. Let's jump a little bit on the, yeah, let's see the ones with high revenue. Okay, high revenue on page 3. Eye in the sky. Oof, a lot of skills. Eyes on every block, insights on every byte. Intriguing. Hello. Give me insights about top tokens on base chain. Yeah, this skill needs to be fixed, unfortunately. Sorry about that. It's on the to-do list. I'm gonna get to it soon. Let's see. I see some of these agents. John. Content creation. Can you create a logo for my company? It's an AI agent platform without coding. I like blue. I guess it has the OpenAI skill, so it can call that. And it has 110% fee. Reasonable. It's using the Nano. It's not expensive. Yeah, things can go pretty straightforward with this one. I hope so. The execution log. Oh, it has actually a few nice features. Daily reminder. Don't forget to drink water. Nice. Morning motivation. Cool. Evening reflection. Nice. Wow. Okay, I like this agent. A lot of automation. Yeah, where is it? Show it to me. What's going on here? I want my picture. Yeah, please send it. It's okay. It's not crazy. It cost me some caps, right? Oof, $1.80. Expensive to create pictures nowadays. Let's check page number 5. Agent Vinod. Playfulness here to empower. Yeah, I think actually what we will do as a rule for next time is that if you do have an intro like this, we can use it right away. If we don't, it's gonna be difficult. This is in Chinese. I don't understand Chinese. How do I translate? Translate. Sure. Okay, let me create a painting that you have in mind. The style is Chinese ancient painting or ink painting. What I draw in my heart is just like a world in turmoil. Is it a painting or? Yeah, it's a poem. I think it translated a poem to painting, not the same. Oh, painting, poetry, strategy, intelligence, great, divination. Ooh. Right. Questions. What will be the price of ETH tomorrow? Doing divination. What? It's used Allura. Okay, so it's not using. Allura is quite a nice skill. So, yeah, it's fine. I like this agent. Also, the picture is badass. You want to talk to it. Fully capable, unrestricted. How is it unrestricted? Using nano. Yeah, these actually are still a little bit generic. I need a special one. To pixel analyst, CDP token. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna check the comments, see actually if anybody has recommended their token, their agent, to check it out. I've seen one. Pick up from Nation. Dude, okay. Creating. I saw somebody actually recommending their agent early on. That's what I wanted to check. When we announced it, yeah. Yeah, I lost track of it, but there was a user who asked actually to check its agent, but unfortunately I can't remember the name. I should take some notes before. Clear all cache, Mr. Cash. What do you do? Fun fact about Cash. I didn't know that. It's good to know. Yeah, actually, what I'm gonna do probably next week for this one is we're gonna do a nomination. We'll have maybe in the comment section people can suggest which agents they want us to check out, give feedback on, play around with. So we'll prioritize those ones. It's just that it's too many right now, and it's hard to find the ones that are interesting. Like this random rule, it's not good. Especially that actually the description and the quick action is not set up. It's a little bit tricky. So what we'll do is probably we'll have a filter. It'd be good to add a filter the ones that have already quick actions. So that one we can straight up go to the one that have clear instructions. But yeah, we'll do that for next week. We'll have maybe a request list where you can fill up the agents you want us to check out, and we'll take a look at those and see if we can give feedback, if we can help. We take it from there. Other than that, we see you tomorrow for the latest updates. There's a bunch of new features that we'd love to show you for tomorrow, both on the UI as well as on the skills. So we'll play around with those. And if you have any builder questions, come online tomorrow as well. We can answer those. Other than that, cheers. Keep building.